Welcome back. So we just found another reason why this might chatter and why it's worn out the surface so much, because this thing is flush in what I think. Yeah, it's not flush. So if we take a few tenths off here, yeah, 0.1 millimeter goes under. That's fairly straight. I can feel it. So the absolute value doesn't really matter. It's and the problem is that the slot in the tool rest is about here. So what it does, it's bearing on these two corners, and this thing is chattering, and that may have hammered our tool rest over time. I also found a little burr nick here. That was probably the reason why it wasn't threading in that area. Anyway, we're gonna take that on the small lathe and just take a few tenths off. That's how a caliper looks if it falls down. That's 0.3 millimeters here, 0.2 millimeters here, 0.3 millimeters here. So I take 0.4 off. There's enough meat on it. Probably take 0.5 off. There's enough height. So yeah, it was just not properly done. Okay, there's nothing in it. No washer. Yeah, it was made too big. You can see there's a lot of pressure marks here. I probably skimmed that side. Yeah, it's got a really sharp corner here. Probably from brutally tightening that nut, which holds the whole thing down. So I skimmed the backside, because this is not flat anymore. It should be flat, but it's not. Alright, let's take that off. So we took that off. There was quite a bit of wear on it, because it was always clumping on that little ring here. I took about 2-3 tenths off until I actually hit the bottom on the inside. So now it's flush. I can feel it's slower. So now we should have a good working tool holder. I still don't like it. I like my multi-fix, but that's what it is. Let's get out on the machine and see how it looks like. So we give it another try. With no center this time. That's off. By now I can't feel any chatter. Nothing chattering. I take a very light cut just to make sure I'm not gonna cause a problem here, but apparently it's not chattering anymore. I don't know if that's visible. Maybe not. It says 420 volts, 50 hertz at 1450 RPM or something like that. The nameplate looks a bit new for a period motor. Maybe it's a later addition. Don't know, we'll find out. We found a little tack here, which is not visible without light, which is an Air Ministry tack. So it might be bought by the Air Ministry. The Ford shows this SP on it. Don't know what that is. We're gonna find that out. Welcome back. So another day in the workshop. We just took the bed wipers, well, one of the bed wipers off, and interestingly there is another channel. I think it's Green Gander 75. He does the same machine as mine. I think he's got a different bed length, but he had the same issues. These wipers are not felt. It's some sort of rubbery stuff, really gummy, sticky. I don't know what it is. It's got some texture like felt, but I think there's some rubber in it. Apparently they are gone, sort of. I don't know if that's visible, but the thing is completely bent and it's got a battle mark here. So we just take that on the press and make it flat again, and then we just use some felt. Green is the only color I have, so we use that. Put 2 layers of that in, and hopefully that makes our wipers working, because this nick here was actually rubbing on the bed. This is a really bad nick, so I'll file that flat and just press it flat again because it's completely bent here. Right, let's do that, and we'll show you when the whole thing is fitted. So we just checked the back gear. Didn't check that last time, but everything runs nice and smooth, no rattling. As far as I took the covers off here, as far as I can see, no missing teeth, and seems to run smooth. So another good one. That's the new felt here. That material is not ideal, but that's what I have. And what was in was nothing. It was rubbish. And this one was good. This one was good. I took it out, no chips, good felt. So we just cleaned it and put it back in. That's a bit chewed as well, so I took the edges off. The rear ones may need addressing as well. Look at those. Yeah, they are pretty old as well. Maybe that's that rubbery stuff as well. Alright, yesterday the camera went flat. The tool post is rock solid now. There's no more rocking. It's perfectly flush. There's no gap anymore. So I'm quite happy with the repair. It's still our play in the nut. We're gonna buy one. No chance. And that's it so far. Tomorrow I might take the bearing caps off and have a look inside how they look. My only concern is if the machine was standing for a while, it's pretty hard to break it loose. Once it's turning it's fine, but it's from standstill it's quite hard to move it. So either there is very little oil or that's normal, I don't know. We'll see what we find if you look inside. Welcome back. So here we have the whole drama. That's the bottom side of the very rear one, and it was hot. And that's the front side of the rear one. mark as the other one. This is the very bottom front one, looks good. And this is the rear front one, which looks okay, sort of. It's got some burrs here. But certainly they are shop made.